crazy, I eat unsigned, avoiding blood suckers. It would kill him to see sunrise. He on some vet shit. Ain't no rookies with the kid. Was certified as an adult, nigga. They booked me as a kid. And shout out to my mom, she had my back since birth. Ain't shit changed, cause even now she pushing for a kid. Hold up, I had to steal spoons, I ain't cut from that. It's kings amongst king shit, not too many cut from that. The judge threw the book at me, I read that shit from front to back. Chapters of my life is took, and still I don't want nothing back. I ain't changed, I just let that shit inspire me. Master the pen behind bars, or the iron.
Check 1, check 2.
I got you.
Lord forgive me, wait before
I got you.
me and mine lit up entire streets. You keep gassing these niggas up, I keep supplying heat. I heard the shit you like, and they say
Are we live?
Yeah, and they say I'm cheap. Anyway, what the hoes like, call some bras over for an orgy, bet they all come. I don't think you heard me, I said orgy,
Bet they all come.
On second thought, I'm starving my distractions, really on a mission, about to rob the game blind. Shout out to the coalition, y'all letting anybody sign up as those petitions. And no, that's not me hating, y'all should know the symptoms. 3-time felon getting money now, but if only God could judge me, I got no convictions. I don't glorify my past, but I'm fit the most. When they roll the credits, you gon' see which people make the most. You get hot, the bread pop up. To that, here's a toast. Bitch woman's mad, they not the ones that people cheer for. We on the rise, they still hating, we been here before. This shit is real, don't think I've been in this gear before. It's funny how they find a hit and think of instant millions.
We rolling.
Down and hit who's hot soon as they hit they ceiling. Plenty driving, that's despite all of the whips he willing. Telling my ace I love the hustle like how Mitch was feeling. You can tell even in person I'm distant as hell. Swear I've been busy, missed calls from my niggas in jail. Not only write about this shit, but I lived it as well.
Check.
Fuck a hit,
Check
he on a
1,
mission,
check
not
2.
in this to fail. Treating moments like Addies is what he live in. Analyze the game and figure ways that he can get in. Why you lusting women?
Welcome back, everybody. You are tuned into the Undrafted All-Stars radio show. I am your host. I am Big Suge, a.k.a. Sugar Doses the Great, a.k.a. Mr. Tell Your Friends About Me. I'm sitting here chilling in the hooch with my co-host.
Q Mecca, 2 techs up. What's happening, y'all? We about to get into it.
What it do?
Shout out to Euros in the background.
Yes, sir. Shout out
Las
to the
Vegas
homie.
finest.
Shout out to the homie CFO Nate from the 618. He had to work today. Shout out, Nate. We gonna hold it down for you, big homie.
And we gonna try to get Boss Lady to pay you so you can quit, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? We need a raise. And of course, it's always bigger than sports. You know it. Shout out to the Hot 702.5 FM. Download the app, Apple Store, Google Play Store. Chat with us doing the show. Q Maker, what it do?
What's happening?
Man, we
Had a long night, but I'm in here.
Yes, you did.
About to get into these trades, get into these ways, braids,
A's.
babes.
Hey.
So what we got on the list first?
Some people got paid today. Well, got paid
Who did
this
it?
week. We gonna start this thing out with your boy Russell Wilson. Ain't played a down and already got an extension.
Yeah, for a big extension.
5 years, $245 million extension. Ain't played a damn down yet. $165 million
Man,
guaranteed.
that's crazy. But he deserved it. Shit, we wanted Russ to come to our team.
Right.
Russ, shout out to you. You getting your money. You in Colorado where it's nice in the summertime. It's cold in the winter. I know I've been there before.
That part.
But you got Sierra with you. She didn't want to stay in Washington.
Was that on the list? Was Denver on the list that you gave?
Probably not. He probably wanted Vegas.
Right.
But then they'll get in trouble in Vegas, you know.
Man,
She
I
would
ain't
be
even
part
want to
of
get Tom Brady. What you talking about?
Oh, man. He was old. Russ ain't old yet. Russ like, what, 33?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yup.
So he still got a good 7 years. That's what they locked him up until he get old. Then they gonna let him go. But he don't get that money in between
Make
time.
sure nobody else get him. $296
Hey, they did it
million.
right.
$296 million due overall.
Woo.
$296.
So you think they probably gonna restructure that after?
couple years.
Yeah, he gonna get the guarantee, which is the only thing that matter really.
Yeah.
Guarantee what matter in the NFL. They be telling you all these big numbers, but like, how much guaranteed? $60 million, and you said it was a $200 million contract.
Right.
Well, that mean they're gonna renegotiate, and he ain't gonna get the other 140.
Right.
But Russ getting
probably
165.
incentives, you know,
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Like bonuses and stuff like that. We him getting yards and stuff like that.
But I'm still happy he got his money because he deserved it. Plus, shit, I fuck with Russ.
He
A
did.
lot of people say he this, he ain't that, he a square. I'll be like, yo, look, he do his job, he don't get in trouble.
That
He treat
part.
his wife good, he take care of other niggas' kids.
Yes, he does.
Russ, I fuck with you.
You stupid. He's a great father for other people's children.
Well, and his. But I'm just saying.
Right.
Shout out to Russ.
What you think they doing this year? Denver.
I think Denver gonna be. See, it's hard for me to tell you who's gonna do what in that division. If all of them could win it, or all of them could be at the bottom of it within a couple. So I'm going. I like Denver, so I'm going with Russ because I'm going with the black quarterbacks. Who else black? Pat half black, right? So I'm halfway going with Pat. I'm going with Russ winning the
You
division.
halfway going with Pat because he have.
Yeah, I'm going with Russ winning the division with the Denver Broncos. Shout out to my boy Sean. I know you're going to be happy about that. And coming in second, I'm going to go with the have-not. I'm going with the Chargers quarterback. The Chargers. The L.A. Chargers.
You don't
And
think?
then
What you think the Raiders
The
going to
Raiders going to be in second. And guess who's going to be in last? Ta-da! The team who everybody's been thinking going to win the Super Bowl the last few years. They're going to be in last. They got worse on offense, and their defense is the worst in the division. That means they're the weakest link, even though they got the best quarterback. That's why they're going to be competitive. They got the best quarterback, weakest defense, and their offense took a step back. Everybody else's offense took a step forward, or team took a step forward. So
Right.
I'm saying, book it right now. Kansas City, worst record in the division. Best record in the division, Russ and Sierra. Cause she know how to. She probably played that body for him when they had sleep at night. Body,
Stupid.
and then he give her them ones. Get them ones, baby. Future being mad in the cut, mad as hell.
Right. Well, they are stuck in Denver in Mile High City with $245 million.
Right. Don't they own something already? Didn't they buy like a baseball team
Something
or
like that, yeah.
soccer team? Well, he trying to get. He should Sierra how to level up. Look, you don't even got to sing, girl. Just buy some teams.
Yeah.
Get some percentages.
It's an upgrade.
So yeah, I think they're gonna win the division. Who you got? I got the Raiders. I got the
I
Raiders.
think the
still in
Raiders
play.
gonna win the division.
Really?
Yeah, I think they are.
I ain't mad at that if they do.
I think the Broncos gonna be pretty formidable for real. But I
Yeah.
don't know about winning the division.
You ain't got Kansas City at the bottom of the division, though, do you?
I don't have Kansas City at the bottom. I kind of it's gonna like you said that division gonna be kind of crazy. But you know how I feel about them pumping up San Diego, LA
Yeah.
Chargers.
Yeah, you don't like it.
I just don't like all the fame they get because they ain't did nothing yet. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what happened first. That's what rappers do. They rap about all the shit they ain't got until they get it.
Right.
So
They ain't
I
even
guess
got-
they're going off the potential. Is what it is. Because you look at him, the quarterback, the truth. What's his name? Josh Herbert. He the truth. They added some weapons on offense. Their defense is sure. They might be good.
I think they gonna.
But
be
I'm
pretty
like
good.
you. I'm like, see, I was like that with I'm like that with teams who people give too much credit for at first too. Yo, show me. Like I don't trust you. You got to show me that you good enough to do what you do.
Right
You ain't
on.
just gonna go off paper and because you did it. So I agree with that.
And they do look good on paper because of their names.
Yeah,
The
they
names
look
that
good.
they have.
They look
Especially
good on paper.
defense.
Yeah.
You got to show me first. Like going to NBA with that, like you said, the Clippers got to show you something, right?
Right.
The Chargers got to show me something. Yes,
Yeah.
they got the names. Yes, they got the team. They
Now they got executed.
predicted to be up there. But I feel because of their coaching, they're going to be at the bottom of the division. That's just-
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
I ain't mad at that. Hey, that's a deeper look. A lot of people didn't say that. Most people high on the Chargers. They got them
Yeah.
winning this shit.
Right.
I'm like you, but not as drastic. I'm like in the middle.
Not
Like, yo,
deep.
they look good, but they got to show us something. They the Chargers. They ain't showed us nothing since.
They ain't even got
LT
fans. What
was
you
there.
talking about?
Right. So we gonna see. That's why we play though. Because anybody can look good on paper.
Right,
Shit.
exactly.
And then when it's
The
time to
Browns
play,
look good on paper too. Deshaun Watson.
they do. They do. They do look good on paper.
Right.
So that's why you got to play it. But I think that's going to be the most competitive division, bro. There's going to be some
I agree
games.
with that.
There's going to be some games in that division. We gonna watch all of them.
Watch all of them. It's gonna be some kind. The Raiders go to LA twice because they play the Rams and they play the Chargers. Yep. And who had the most fans? The Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders got the most fans in LA.
Still LA.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy. The Raiders. Hey, Raiders, y'all prove me wrong and win the division.
Right.
Shit, I just bought a hat.
I got y'all winning the division. I ain't even a Raiders fan. So you better win. I'm gonna talk. Shout out to Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, get your money. Who else got paid?
Speaking of paid, we ain't gonna go paid yet.
Oh.
We gonna go to the NBA. Utah Jazz. Listen to this trade. Know they traded Donovan Mitchell right to the Cavs. They got Lauri Markkanen, rookie OT Abaje, and Colin Sexton, plus 3 unprotected first-round picks in 25, 27, 29, 2 pick swaps in 26 and 28 for Donovan Mitchell.
That's a lot. They gave up everything that the New York football Giants, whoever wasn't gonna give up. I mean the Knicks. The Knicks, yeah, the New York Giant Knicks.
So check it. The Knicks were in talks about Mitchell, but the talks faded, and of course Cleveland slipped on right on in there. But the Knicks offered R.J. Barrett, Obi Toppin, Mitchell Robinson 3 first-round picks, and Utah said no, and they countered, and then New York said no.
Right, because they wanted like Randall too.
They
wanted the whole team.
Right.
They wanted the Knicks' best players in which I agree. I'm with the Knicks. I wouldn't have did it. No, you can't have, because if we give you all the team and then we just get him back, now he's gonna be a sorry ass team again.
Utah wanted more picks from them.
Cleveland got players still that
they
gonna be there to win with Donovan Mitchell, or at least give a chance to win. Contend. So it was a better deal for Cleveland, for them, and Utah. It was a better deal for that 2 sets of teams than it was to me, the Knicks. If I was the Knicks, I wouldn't have gave up Randall and Barrett. Hell no. Hell no. I can't get that part. So, shout out to Donovan Mitchell. He got, hopefully he wanted to go to
he on Instagram,
Cleveland.
he's pretty good about it. I mean, with the team he going to, he going to just add to what they already doing.
Yeah, they're a young team. And he young, shit. He only like, 25?
Right, I think, this is what my thing about Mitchell. You remember when Shaq was saying, I don't think you got it in you to lead the team like that?
Mm-hmm.
I think he was maxed out in Utah as far as what his potential, what they were going to be. Of course, they was up there with wins in the regular season. Every time they go to when the playoffs start, they choking.
Yeah.
So it was like, to me, he was maxed out already, if you get what I'm saying.
I think that, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I think that it had a lot to do with the dynamic of him and Rudy Gobert.
Right.
It was a lot. So he in a different space, a different place, so we're going to see what he can do. Because I would have agreed with Shaq normally, but I agree with what you're saying. Yeah. I think that he might have just been done with that. Like Randy Moss when he went to the Raiders, remember?
Yeah.
He was like, yo, Randy Moss done.
Randy Moss,
I'm
not playing.
Right. He didn't even try. Went to the Patriots and broke a record with Tom Brady and shit.
Right.
So I think that's what sometimes where you at and the people are you around. It's always the people mostly.
It is.
Most people don't hate their job. They just hate the people around that one. So
but look,
I think he's gonna be good, bro. I think he's gonna show up. He a baller. So and he got some young ballers.
Now he got some help.
Yeah.
Now he got some help.
The only thing we might have to see is how can he lead though. Like with the young players, are they gonna get along? Is it gonna be contentious? Is he not gonna fuck with them really? Is he just gonna be like, I'm here to do my job and go home? I'm not here to help you niggas. Like it's other things that we gotta see, but we gonna see.
Even with him going there, you know what I'm saying? Like to me, that's Darius Garland's team.
Mm-hmm.
He's going there to help bring a championship, get into the playoff, and potentially bring a championship after LeBron James, right?
Right.
So
I think that's where it's gonna be. That's where the trick is gonna be in the balance.
Yes.
I'm a superstar, but this is his team. Are we gonna be able to mesh?
Right.
Because that's what happened with Dwayne Wade and LeBron that first year. That's why they lost. They was arguing over who team it was. Dwayne Wade, this is my team, boy. LeBron was like, no, this is my team. And Dwayne Wade's like, boy, I've been here. LeBron said, okay, show me. And then they lost. And then he said, then Dwayne was like, that's okay, it's your team.
Right.
I'll play off ball.
And that's the thing. Like, if the coach gonna do that, is Garland gonna be like, hey man, this your squad, or like this is my squad, or we lead together, however they do it. I think that's Garland's squad to me though. But they got Garland, Mobley, I forgot your boy with the afro.
Yeah. What's his name? I forgot his name too.
But he, they got a formidable
They got a
team,
squad,
bro.
yeah.
I like.
I mean,
what
they look good and they're young, so we gonna see.
But like you said, they look good with the names. You know what I'm
right?
saying?
We gotta see,
Right.
Because they gotta mesh it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, to me, you gotta fit in. You gotta, as a star player, you gotta know your role and how to fit in and how to ingratiate yourself with the people that been there. Because they feel like we been here, nigga. So you can't just come in here and change everything up. Like you gotta fit into us.
You coming here to help.
Right.
That's
and
it.
If your ego, see, all that depends on ego and stuff like that.
Right.
You think, oh, I'm the superstar, I'm the best player here. So what you mean I gotta go? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unless he just think, that's why I think Steph is so dope, because Steph's ego don't get in the way of winning.
Right.
Some players can't do that.
He'll let everybody shine when they got their chance. Like he'll let Clay do his thing. He'll let Draymond
Dre,
do his thing. He'll let
Durant.
Poole do his thing.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
And he be rooting for them when they're doing their thing.
Exactly.
He don't be hating on the sideline like, oh, this nigga's about to take my place. Like, that's to me, the security and the confidence. So we're gonna see if Donovan Mitchell got that at this young age. Can he ingratiate himself with a team that's there already, that's solid, and that feel like, okay, you come here to help us.
Right.
So if he can't do that, then it's gonna be more trouble. He's gonna be like, oh, now it's trouble in Cleveland.
Right.
And he gonna want to get out of Cleveland. Then we're gonna be starting looking at him like T-Mac. Shout out to
can't
T-Mac.
finish it.
Shout out to T-Mac though. But I'm just saying, you gotta get a team and take that motherfucker somewhere.
So somewhere.
You can't just be leaving every team because you unhappy.
Right. KD.
Right. Like a spoiled brat. That's spoiled to me.
Check
Like,
this out
leave
though.
the team.
Check it out. Remember I said they got Colin Sexton, right?
Right.
He did a sign and trade from Cleveland to Utah for 4 years, $72 million. So he's gonna be there.
Yeah, he gonna be there.
But look what Utah is doing. This is what I think they're doing. Danny Ainge is the GM or whatever.
Right.
D Wade is minority owner and stuff like that. I think that Colin Sexton sign and trade was D Wade's choice of who they're gonna build around. Because to me, I think he's like D Wade.
Like D Wade?
Yeah, that's what I feel he is. The aggressiveness and how he plays his game.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be true.
But think about this, Danny Ainge, when he was in Boston, of course.
Mm-hmm.
He was the GM in Boston. And remember how they had all them picks? I think like 15 first round picks at one point.
Yeah.
Then you see the team they just built.
Yeah.
And got to the finals.
Yeah.
I think because they didn't draft anybody that's on Utah right now.
Right.
So it was like we gonna
redo
cut their
it
head off, start over, make it grow the way we want it.
organically.
I'd rather lose my way than with
Lose
some
this
other
one.
players. Yeah.
That makes sense. If
So
that's the goal, because you're right, Boston did do the same thing, and Golden State, basically.
So right
Like
now they
we
got
did.
12 first round picks, bro.
You're right. So they're gonna be getting picks.
All the way to 20, 29, 28.
So that makes sense. That is a good strategy, and it seems like a strategy that's more effective and lasts longer.
That part.
Than just grabbing superstars, putting super teams together.
Right.
So I like it. If that's their plan, that's gonna be a dope plan. Even though, fuck Utah. Good job, D Wade and Danny Ainge. But I like y'all strategy. That's dope to me.
Hey, I like it.
Cause I think it's better when you build something from the ground up.
And they got 12. My bad. 12 first round picks, bro.
Damn. Yeah, they trying to.
I think they
12 first round picks is crazy when it's only 32 teams.
I want you to pay attention to this, bro.
30 teams, however
This is
many.
gonna come back up, and I'm gonna put this out there. They got 12 first round picks all the way to 2028, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now check it. D Wade and LeBron, they boys. They got enough picks to pick up Bronny.
Oh, that's true.
LeBron
That's true.
he would take less money to go to Utah and play for D Wade if they got a squad.
And you
Just to play with his kid.
You're right. D Wade might be having some
Return
future
the
plans.
favor.
Right. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's a good thought.
That's where I went with that.
That makes
Because
sense.
they got enough picks that they can trade up, or they can trade whatever they got to trade to move to where they got to do to get Bronny.
Yeah.
If they want him like
Because they might not even have to trade up so much. They
Like,
might be cool
gonna
with the
be
picks they got.
trash
Yeah.
this year, so they're gonna have another high first round pick on top of the one they already
The ones
got.
they got, yeah. Plus the other, they got. If you say they got 12 picks through 2028, it's 2020 what? 3? Or
2022.
22. So that's 6 years from now, they got 12 picks. So they can pick 2 a year, 2 first-round picks a year or some shit like that.
Yeah,
like
plus the swaps.
Plus the swaps.
Plus the 2 swaps they got.
Yeah.
Then think about it. If they get the Rudy Gobert first-round pick, that's why it's 12.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
think about what Utah just did. They got rid of both of their superstars.
They got
12 first-round picks out there.
and a solid star, uprising star.
Yes.
Oh, they did a good job. They if this work out, people gonna be like, oh, this is how you do it. You build it, and you. Because at first we was thinking they was crazy. I was thinking they was crazy. What they got for Rudy Gobert? I said, who crazy?
For Rudy Gobert.
Minnesota must really like Rudy.
Better win the championship.
At least within the next 3 years. Because y'all probably too young to win it. Because Golden State might repeat on y'all.
That part.
Or Clippers. There's gonna be some teams in there in the West that's gonna be
gonna make some noise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but y'all gotta. They had a young Minnesota surprised me. You know, I don't got faith in your boy.
I know.
Because I think he ain't. Well, I'm gonna give him time.
My cat.
I'm gonna give him time. Yeah.
Cat.
But the last time I seen him in the playoffs before this, last year he was getting posted up by Chris Paul.
Last year he balled, bro.
Boxed out. He was getting pulled out the box. He was getting boxed out by Chris Paul. He like 6'11". Chris Paul's 6 feet. I was like, yo, what is he doing? And then James Harden did it to him. I said, oh man, he's soft.
Stupid.
He milk toast. That's what my football goes. That's milk toast, Mark. What? Milk toast. But I'm gonna give him some time because he grew on me. He looked better last year.
He looked way better last year.
I don't want to diss you too much. My bad. I just thought you was soft in that moment. I ain't gonna say you soft forever. That moment, you shouldn't have let Chris Paul box you out. You 6'11".
Elbow him in the mouth.
Yeah.
I don't care if he Chris Paul.
It don't matter who he is. Like, boy, you ain't trying to push me out the box. I'm 6'11".
Leave that ass wait for me.
Right. But other than that, shout out to Minnesota. I hope y'all do good, man.
Y'all better do good.
Y'all looked good this year for a young team that's coming along. Y'all added Rudy Gobert is a good defensive presence, yo.
Yes.
Too bad he can't score but 6 points.
They got right. But he gonna get them. He gonna change them shots up, get them rebounds.
Exactly. He gonna get a lot of rebounds, a lot of blocks and stops. So that's gonna help them out.
So now he never had to score anyway, besides like pick and roll. But now he really don't have to do nothing but play defense and get rebounds.
Right, and get the putbacks and shit like that.
We're gonna see what they're gonna do
They
though.
still might pick and roll, use them.
But Cleveland got a squad now. Utah rebuilding. I kind of like what they're doing over there.
Yeah, it makes sense once you brought it out. Utah, shout out to y'all.
Right, but remember they were trying to get R.J. Barrett, right?
Right.
R.J. Barrett going to the Knicks. Signs. That's who got paid. 4-year rookie extension worth $120 million. Youngest $100 million player in New York Knicks history.
Oh, that's dope. Shout out to R.J.
Shout
Barrett
out
for
RJ.
getting money. Shout out to the Knicks for paying somebody. I was listening or reading an article. They said they ain't kept they haven't done that. What they just did with him.
Yeah, ever
since like '99 or some shit.
Like Carmelo, right?
Nah, before it was way before Melo.
Yeah,
like
right.
it was so what I mean is they picked him. He was a top pick for them.
Yeah,
and then they extended him. They haven't done that.
Oh, okay.
Since '99, since maybe I don't even know. Patrick Ewing, I don't know. But yeah, so that means the Knicks ain't been. That means they've been picking a lot of players and they don't keep none of them. Right. All of them go your first round picks. So Knicks shout out to the Knicks. For maybe y'all trying to build something because y'all know Brooklyn coming.
You should have got Mitchell, but whatever.
I don't know. Not for what they want.
No, not for what they want. I think they try to give them the least what they could to keep what they,
Yeah.
But I understand what they're doing. But they paid RJ, and I think that's why Cleveland kind of slipped in and kind of got him.
Shit, Cleveland had more to work with better players.
Oh yeah.
Because you added him to the squad and then y'all got a chance. It looked like Cleveland out there trying to win. Usually no Cleveland team tries to win.
Right.
Except the Indians maybe sometimes.
No, they trashed
None of them. What about the Detroit? I mean, they ain't got who the hockey team? I don't know.
Oh, they got one.
Oh, see? They ain't trying to win.
Right, see?
Bone was winning. Bone tried to win. Busy Bone threw the bottle at in 3-6 Mafia. Shout out to Busy Bone. Yeah.
You can't take people from Cleveland nowhere. Shout out to Cleveland.
Shout out to Cleveland.
Y'all
love all the people in Cleveland. We ain't never coming to visit y'all, but shout out there. We fly over y'all.
Yeah. Come to Vegas. We'll kick with y'all.
Right.
Moving on.
Damn. What's next on the
phone lines are open, everyone. It's 702-551-5261. Tell us what you think about Russell Wilson. Tell us what you think about the Utah Jazz and what they're doing.
Tell us what you think about Cleveland starting 5. Or call
That
in and just
part.
tell us, hey, who your team is. Football
your
start.
squad.
Football start in a week or less than a week, couple days.
College
Thursday.
started today, sir.
Oh, college today.
College is going on right now.
That's amateur. They ain't amateurs. We talking about the professionals
Right.
start
Next
on
week.
Thursday.
Yep. We got some games. Speaking of college, we got games going on right now. Maryland up over Buffalo 20-47.
Maryland over Buffalo.
Michigan up 37-0 over Colorado State in the third quarter.
Oh, y'all getting y'all butts beat.
The spread is 30.5. They already up 37-0. Kill them.
See, that's the thing about the college. Them type of scores happen in the NFL. It's a couple plays away
Right.
from losing. In college, you might be up 58-0.
That part.
Like, what? Why are we playing this game? Oh, it's made our schedule.
University of North Carolina playing Appalachian State, and you know Appalachian, you just one of them upset teams.
Yeah, they up
Carolina ain't playing with them 38-21.
Oh yeah,
They scoring though. That's a good game.
yeah
Look like.
exactly. Sound like a good game so far.
Right.
So far,
That one of them games. Texas A&M playing Sam Houston 17-0. It's delayed though. No telling what's going on there. More games on the day. I'm gonna give y'all 5 bets since C4 not here on college football today. Later on in the show.
we got the fire bets for y'all.
For sure.
What else happening in the news? Oh, the Aces.
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to the Aces. Y'all lost the first game, and we was looking at y'all like, hey, get it
They
together.
lost game 1, 76-73. Asia only had 8 points, bro.
But they still had a chance to win that game.
They
They
did.
had 2 shots that she had open. She just not Asia. Who was it? I think it was De'Erica. The one
No,
of them.
she's hurt.
She missed both threes.
Chelsea.
Chelsea. It was
Yeah.
Chelsea. Yeah. But y'all came back
Game
and did
2.
what y'all supposed to do. Even though y'all was down. Y'all was down that game too. That means you got resilience. Y'all know what to do. And y'all, it looked like it was packed. They said they had it rocking in the stadium at
For sure. Game 2. Aces won 78-73. Time the series 1-1. Asia had 33 points. 33 points, 13 rebounds this game.
Oh yeah.
Get
she
it,
balled
girl.
out.
Kelsey Plum.
Miss
18
Plum.
points. Chelsea Gray. 19 points. Game 3 is in Seattle. Let's go, Aces. I need
Let's
my
go.
parade.
Right.
Also, Asia shout out. She won WNBA Defensive Player of the Year.
Shout out to Asia.
Shout out.
Y'all,
Asia.
hey, y'all the best squad in the playoffs, so y'all need to go and put it together and win.
Can we
Just
get this parade?
Just like we talked about with Cleveland, we need to see it. Y'all got on paper, y'all got the best team,
That part.
and y'all got the best record.
So let's
now,
get it.
win it right.
Shout out Aces. While we talking about Vegas, we gonna talk about the Las Vegas Raiders real quick.
Raiders.
They just waived one of their first round picks, offensive
Damn.
tackle Leatherwood. They
Did
tried to shop him out. All 31 teams said, "No, we good."
Damn.
But of course, when you let them go, somebody pick them up. They just
Of
don't
course.
want to pay for them.
Exactly, because that's the game.
Right.
Sometimes it happens like that, y'all.
And we're
But-
gonna stay on the West Coast,
The West Coast.
and we're gonna talk about your squad, the 40
Niners.
Winers.
Niner. Boom, bang, Niner gang.
Jangling, jangling. Warner chain gang. Yang yang, yin yang.
What are we
Twins.
talking about? This quarterback controversy that you think it is,
Yeah,
that it
there
ain't?
no controversy.
Right, I agree.
Jimmy G restructures his contract.
right.
Fully guaranteed 1 year, $6.5 million fully guaranteed base salary. $500K in roster bonuses and playing time bonuses that can boost up to $9 million, a total of $16 million if all bonuses are reached. And that's if he's put as a starter over Trey Lance if something happened during the season.
Right.
That's when he'll get paid.
Incentives,
like
yeah.
that. Yes.
Makes sense, because then you're going to be the starter.
He has a no trade
know.
clause for this 1 year, and he has a no franchise tag clause
He's,
for this year too.
I think they did. That was smart on their part.
You think?
That was smart on their part.
They
Smart
got
on
rid
their
of him
part.
though. They were trying to shop him. They asked him. They told him to go look.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody didn't want him, I guess.
Nobody didn't want him.
And we talked about that.
Right.
But then now it's a sign that they, what was it, $24 million he was due?
Yeah.
$24 million. So
24.
they restructured the contract down to 6.5 base salary,
Right.
which is cool. But I was telling you when we was talking about it. It's an insurance policy for me for Trey Lance, because I don't think. I mean, I get the point what you're saying. You got to give him a try with Jimmy G. Kind of like what we said about Donovan Mitchell. He like maxed out Jimmy G. Like
Right.
you know what you're gonna get from him, so let's try this. But I still think that they re-signed him just in case Trey Lance ain't the answer yet. That's what I was saying.
I get that, but I think I disagree with. Let me say. I understand what you're saying. I disagree with why you think they re-signed him. I think they didn't think they was going to be able to re-sign him as a backup. That's why they shopped him. But once no one wanted him, I think they said, "Oh, so then we might as well get him as a backup because it's just a smart play. Like, yo, he know our system. He know the players. He played here before. So why not? What's a better backup than a previous starter for the team?
Yeah.
So that's what I think. So I don't think. So what I'm saying is I don't think that it was in their mind. Oh, we gonna do this. We know nobody gonna get him, and then we gonna re-sign him. I think they really told him to go find something.
Yeah.
He couldn't find nothing. Then they're like, oh, we see opportunity. So to me, it's opportunity for both. Because I think Jimmy G might think, oh, maybe. I think Jimmy G think like what you think.
Wow.
Yo, I'm better. I'm the better quarterback. He probably think that. I don't see why he wouldn't.
I'll let you go out there and do your thing, and if my time comes, I'm gonna get back in the game.
Right.
You know
And I
what I'm
think
saying?
he think he better. And I think the coaches think that Trey may not be better, but has more potential, and to making us go further. That's what I think. So
Right.
we got to let him play because we'll never know that. It's like we
Right.
did with Cap. To me, it's the same thing as Cap and Alex Smith. It's the same exact thing. Alex Smith couldn't get us. We got as far as we could get, and then
I
he
really,
wouldn't.
I really think they didn't. Nobody picked them up to me because of that $24 million hit. If he was 6.5 million, somebody would have got it.
Oh yeah,
That's me.
I agree with you. Look, I agree with you. That's a big part of the reason, and
Yeah.
the other part, like you said, he was hurt coming off an injury.
He just got surgery.
So those are a big part of the reasons why I agree, because the money also plays a part, and he hurt. But my thing is that's because it's Jimmy G. If it was Russell Wilson, they would have took that chance and the money. If it was somebody that you know what I'm saying. So my thing is, okay, Jimmy G. His record and the stats, you can name all that, but when you look at him, you're like, okay, can he get it done?
Yeah.
He ain't got it done with us. He won games, and maybe it ain't him. The team won games with him as quarterback, but it ain't like he's won the games. He won the games for us. Just don't throw interceptions, which he do.
he the head of the snake, basically, and so he get the credit.
Right.
When you get the win.
So, yeah, I'm not saying Jimmy G is trash. He's just not a franchise quarterback that you could win multiple Super Bowls with. You could probably win one with him if you don't make no mistakes.
A lot of teams have their quarterback already.
True.
They're not picking
at
Jimmy
least-
G up to be no backup. You know what I'm saying? Because he going to come in, depending on what team you go to, especially. Like if he go to the Giants, he going to beat out Daniel Jones. He going to beat out Daniel Jones if he had to win to the Giants.
The Giants should have been looking for
He going to
somebody.
beat out Davis Mills if he goes to the Texans, but they stuck on Davis Mills down there.
Oh, you think so?
They said they were. They stuck on Daniel Jones because they, it's a high draft pick.
Yeah.
So like, this is the time. Like, if you mess up, you out. Same thing with Tua. You mess up, you out.
Somebody call.
Yeah, answer it on me.
Hello, caller. How you doing?
Yo, what's going on, man?
What up? What up?
Big Dre, what it do?
Man, what it do, man? Undrafted All-Stars way bigger than sports, man.
All
What y'all
day.
got going on?
What's going on? We just here talking about this quarterback uncontroversy with the 49ers.
Garoppolo.
Garoppolo.
Porn star Jimmy. That's porn star Jimmy, boy.
Trash.
That's fucked up.
Y'all always gonna get Jimmy Neutron. Garoppolo. Hey, Bill Belichick blew him up. He
Oh,
got
my
his name
God.
off of Belichick.
Oh, Bill Belichick blow a lot of quarterback names
That
up.
part.
Yeah. And Belichick endorsed him, and he ain't did none since.
He did the same thing with Matt Castle and somebody else. I said, yo,
Yeah, definitely
Belichick,
with Matt Castle.
he got lucky with Tom Brady, and now everybody think he's gonna find the next
He got
Tom
lucky
Brady.
with Tom Brady. Tom Brady got all his jobs because somebody got hurt.
The quarterback in New England ain't that bad. We gonna spank him. We
Right.
gonna spank. Hey, shout out to the Miami Dolphins, man. September 11th, man, it's going down. First game of the regular season. Miami Dolphins, man, against the New England Patriots.
Yup.
Hey, take your money. Take your bank money, your savings, your kids' money, your penny bank.
Piggy bank.
Money line.
You about to get everybody out here homeless and
My
broke,
dog.
divorced.
Money line. The Dolphins gonna hang 40 on them boys. I'm telling you.
Hey, so you believe in Tua?
I believe in Tua.
You believe in
Hey,
Tua,
I
Dre?
believe in him. I sure do. The answer is yes, sir.
I think they
I
built
sure do.
around Tua what he needed, and I think they got it. Now it's just up to
I
him.
think they got him. I think they got it right. I
Yep.
think they got it. I don't like the decision about the coach.
True.
But I think they got it right with them pieces they put together. And a lot of people now, mark my words, man. Y'all remember me saying this, man. I'm a diehard, you know what I'm saying? Diehard Dolphin, man. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this, man. It's gonna be our defense.
That's what I said, bro. I said Miami gonna surprise a lot of people. They thinking about Tyreek Hill and Tua.
Yep.
But it's the defense, bro.
Man, last year we was in a lot of games. We was in a lot of close games, but our defense couldn't get the ball off the field on third down, and our linebackers was trash.
Yep.
They couldn't get from sideline to sideline. We done fixed that now. We're going to be applying more pressure in the front four. Them linebackers going to be sitting up, which is going to stop the run. We're going to get that ball off the field, come third down, and we're going to hang them points on them boys.
I see that.
I'm telling you, we putting up 40 every game.
I see that. I don't know about 40, but I see that.
So you saying I should pick the Dolphins defense in my fantasy draft tomorrow?
Yes.
Hey, money
Or
line.
the 49ers defense.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
But we gonna see
It's
if y'all
going down,
if y'all defense do hold up, then it's gonna be Tua. It's gonna be on Tua if y'all don't succeed this
He
year.
got the weapons, bro.
Because you got your offense, defense help your offense,
Everybody
and vice versa.
talk about Tua. Tua can't throw the ball 60 yards down the field. He can't throw the ball 70 yards down the field. We don't need him to do that. Hey, it's going to be downside hook. We're going to throw that thing out there in the flats and let them boys just run.
All that speed they got.
Have to tackle.
If they
We're going to have to break down and tackle them boys. We're going to throw that thing to the flat, to Tyreek and that boy Waddle, the X and the wide receiver, and you're going to have to break down and tackle, or it's going to be 15 yards every play.
right, hey, that's the West Coast offense. None of the 49ers great quarterbacks had strong arms, but they get the ball off fast and quick, and then it's yak.
He ain't going to have to throw the ball 70 yards down the field.
T-ball, you got to throw the ball far. No, you just got to throw the ball accurate and read the defense well,
Hey,
and then you be all right.
We got all that speed. The best way to utilize that speed is to get the ball to them
Quick.
the speed as fast as possible.
Yep, quickly, like Tom Brady. That's what he got to work on. That's what we got to see. See, y'all sound good, but I need to see it in action. So we gonna see it September 11th, 9/11.
September 11th, man. September 11th. By the way, I'm gonna be in Miami. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be in Miami that weekend. You know what I'm saying? Repping my boy. If you turn on the TV and see me on the TV screen, I'm going to jail. Word is
Oh, my
I'm going
God.
straight to jail. Hey, if we win, I'm going to jail. If we lose,
You going to jail. My dog.
straight up, man. Yo.
Thanks for the call, big
Man,
homie.
Yo, man, I just want to check in with y'all boys, and man, you know, I missed y'all the last few weekends, man. I'm always tuning in. Everything be going on in the world, man. I'm proud of y'all, man. I love y'all. I'm out of here.
All right,
bro, I
love you
appreciate
too.
that.
Peace.
All right, peace.
702-551-5261 is the number, everybody.
Call in and tell us what your team gonna do on September 11th.
Right.
Unless you're a Rams or Bills fan, then call in and tell them what they're gonna do on the 8th.
Speaking of,
That's gonna be a good game.
since we moving on, we gonna stay in the NFL. The Detroit Lions.
Detroit versus everybody.
First home game. They are hosting HBCU band of North Carolina A&T Blue and Gold Marching Machine at halftime.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
Detroit
You already
Lions.
know how the HBCU.
They trying to get them
bands
fans up in there.
do. They trying to get them fans because that'd be a show in its own. Boy.
All day.
Them bands is dope.
They gonna show that
Shout
halftime
out,
show.
they definitely gonna show that one. They definitely gonna show that one. That one gonna be on TV. They like we trying to get some viewers and some fans in these seats.
How many games the Lions won last year?
That's a good question.
Like 2, 3, something like that.
Did they get the first pick last year? Who got the first pick? I don't even remember.
I don't even remember either.
Damn, they ain't win that many.
They just gotta win one more this year than they won last year, and they formidable.
Hey, we already know that Detroit ain't going nowhere. I don't think they want to go nowhere. They like, man, we cool with being Detroit.
That part.
But shout out to y'all for doing that because that's gonna be dope. HBCUs getting some shine in here.
Right.
Let them play. They need to come to the Raiders Stadium and let me go see them. Battle of the Bands. I love that shit.
Let's do this debate real quick. I was debating with a couple of cats. I wanted to see what you were gonna talk about this. All right. Not 4 downs. Less than a minute left in the game. No timeouts. You got Rodgers, Mahomes, or Brady to take you down and score a touchdown. Who would you take out of all those three? Rodgers, Mahomes, or Tom Brady? Down 4 points. Less than a minute left. No timeouts.
That's easy for me. It's gonna be Tom Brady just because he done it the most consistently in
Over
big
Aaron
games.
Rodgers?
Over everybody.
Over Patrick Mahomes? He just did it to Buffalo.
I know.
13 seconds
But
left.
he only did it once. Well, he did it to us. No, he didn't do it to us. But he did do it to Buffalo. That was Buffalo's fault. Tom Brady did it throughout his whole career. So that means Aaron Rodgers and Pat are two of the best. They're the most talented, actually. As far as eye test, the most talented
yes.
quarterbacks.
Talented.
Tom Brady is the greatest. That means resume. That means
Most
career.
decorated.
Yes. So, but when it comes down, Tom Brady, when he's down and your team scoring, you go up, you be like, damn, we left too much time on the clock. Because he always come down and make something happen. So I'm going with Tom Brady easily.
You sound like you talking about Aaron Rodgers when you say that.
Nah,
Aaron
I'm talking about Tom
Rodgers,
Brady.
Aaron Rodgers, this is what I'm saying. If I had to pick one, it would be Aaron Rodgers.
Why?
Because this is what teams do when they don't want, they run the ball, or they'll run and get the first down. Instead of scoring, they'll slide down just so they won't get his fool the ball back.
That's what
They'll
should
do whatever
Tom
they got.
Brady.
Correct. But what I'm saying is, if you leave time on the clock, Aaron Rodgers gonna get you almost every time, bro.
Unless he playing the 49ers, then he don't. But I hear what you're saying.
It's 30 other teams, bro.
I know. But I'm just saying.
He done did it to Dallas so many times.
Yeah, that's why you took him, because he done it to y'all.
Well, he done did it to other teams too, but I'm just saying, that, like, dude.
But see, maybe it's because I've seen Tom Brady do it in the Super Bowl, and that make a difference multiple times.
Yes.
Like 4 or 5 times he done that.
Aaron
So
Rodgers,
that's why.
He do it to me. I ain't gonna tell you about Patrick Mahomes either, but Tom Brady got a bigger resume because he's been there longer.
Well, just because he's been in bigger games more.
And I think
than
that's
all
why.
of them.
I think that's why you picked him, man.
That's exactly why I picked him.
You know what I'm saying? I agree with that.
Because see, I like the poise. A lot of people don't understand. I used to think Tom Brady was overhyped. Oh, Tom Brady better than Joe Montana. Like, bullshit. Then I watched him. I never watched him before. I just watched him years and years ago, and I was like, oh, I see what they mean. When he in the pocket, he don't get happy feet like Peyton Manning get happy feet. I used to do it. You can see it. Tom Brady stay calm and cool, and the hit coming, he's still gonna throw the ball. That's what we call poise. He has that like Joe Montana had it. That's why Joe Montana was the greatest until Tom Brady. Now, so to me, that matters. And Tom Brady has that, and he had it for years and years and years. So, but I ain't mad at Aaron. I ain't mad at none of the picks. They all dope.
They all dope.
They all dope. They all
just
great
going
options.
back and forth about who you pick. A lot of people pick Rodgers.
Really?
That I talked. Everybody picks somebody, but most people pick Rodgers because it's the way he do it to me.
I understand.
It's like it'd be less time, bro, and he get it done.
Yeah, that's why Aaron Rodgers to me was the best quarterback until Pat Mahomes. Because Pat like Aaron Rodgers, but a little bit faster. I don't know. It's different, but yeah, I agree. They all dope. Shout out to all of them, but I'm taking Brady because he's the GOAT. He done it in Super Bowls. Them other two niggas got to get to more Super Bowls.
Atlanta, you. Ooh.
Atlanta said, man, that's Tom Brady. They got scared. I said, they go.
At that halftime, I was like, bro, I think they're going to come back.
Oh, you said that?
I said that. I said all they're doing, they just not executing. That's all they're not doing. And then when Atlanta was up so much, I was like, I said this out loud. I said, what do you do when you're destroying, when you are winning in all 3 phases? What change do you make? You don't. And they didn't. The Patriots did. And this is why they came back. That's why everybody called him the GOAT. Now, for that 28
and he threw,
3.
You know he threw the ball a record amount of times that game, like over 70.
Yes.
That's a record still. Usually you don't win the game if you throw the ball over 70 times. That was an anomaly. That probably never happened again. If that happened 10 times, that would only done once that they won that game.
That part.
That shit was crazy. Because we was like, oh, shots, it's over. And you saw the momentum changing. Like, damn, Tom Brady getting first down, they scoring. Oh, they about to. Atlanta tricked it off. Damn, Atlanta.
The Dirty Birds.
Shout out to y'all.
You got to move on. The HBO is. You remember the Bishop Sycamore High School?
Yep.
That finagle ESPN to come put them on TV.
Hey, shout out to the finaglers. When you can finagle big companies and corporations to do something, shout out to you.
Y'all look so stupid for that. But HBO is making a documentary called BS High. It is about the high school that I'm going to call finagle a game with IMG Academy, saying that Bishop Sycamore said they had like D1 prospects, multiple D1 prospects on their squad, and ESPN believed it. They went and did a whole thing over there. Whole ESPN network was over there, and watch these dudes get beat 58-0. Now they about to do a documentary.
Hey, the doc gonna be good because HBO never do bad docs.
Oh, day.
I'm watching it
all day.
But that's funny. Shout out. I like that though. Shit, I like when the big corporations get finagled because they be finagling the most.
Yes, they do.
Get y'all ass finagled, and then I like it. Shout out to the BS school, BS High, BS High to finagle ESPN.
C4 Nate checking in.
Yes, sir. He's telling about get them fire bets. He just
sent it to me. He said Syracuse over, Coastal Carolina over are his picks for today.
Take the over on Syracuse and Coastal Carolina. What the fuck is Coastal Carolina?
I actually like Coastal Carolina to win that game over Army. I got Coastal Carolina -2. I got Notre Dame, Ohio State. I got Notre Dame plus 17.5. We about to see what they're about.
Ooh, Notre Dame. Who they playing?
Ohio State.
Ooh, should be a good game.
That's going to be a good one. I'm going to definitely check that game out. Coastal Carolina over. Syracuse over. Notre Dame, my pick, plus 17.5.
Oh, they got the plus.
Yeah, they the dog.
They got a black coach, right?
Yes, they do for the first time.
No, Tyrone Willingham, wasn't he the
true?
They fired him, but they ain't give him the chance.
They did.
Yeah, hopefully y'all do this one better. Learn from your mistakes, Notre Dame.
You kind of forgot he was up there because they really did him.
Yeah, they did him dirty.
Right.
They did him dirty. And then brought in the dude from New England.
You know what I'm saying?
And then act like he was so great, and he wasn't either. He used Tyrone players.
Everybody that lead New England don't do nothing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. What do you be doing over there, Bill? I think Bill be voodooing them. I'm going to let you go, but you ain't going to be successful because you're trying to leave.
Unless you come
Bill
back
might be petty, right?
I'm going to teach you, but I ain't going to teach you.
Right, exactly. But they get a lot of opportunities.
Yes, they do. And this is the thing. Matt Patricia, Joe Judge. Patricia just left the Lions, but he went back to New England to go coach. Joe Judge got fired, but he get back to go to New England and go coach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the good old boys revolving door.
Trash.
That's what that means. Like, we don't keep bringing the same people in.
I hope y'all
do that in a lot of industries. Hey, fuck the good old boy revolving door.
I get it. You keep that momentum going. You get that familiarity. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
You ain't got to learn nobody else and all that stuff. I get it.
But get some new blood in there.
Right.
And give somebody some chances like the Rams coach. He was new blood, young, kind of won the Super Bowl.
Right.
What's his name? I don't know his name right
McVay?
now. Yeah.
Sean McVay?
Sean McVay, yeah.
And he got a Super Bowl now.
So sometimes what we saying is, hey, it can't always be old people in control just because they've been in control the whole time. Let some people come in with some new ideas, fresh thinking, different perspective, and then you can mix them. You can mesh them. The old solid foundational way that shows been proven to work, along with some new thinking. And we need to do that in everything.
You about to get ready to close, big homie.
I
want to do this real quick. You know, everybody that keep up with us, we usually go to DB's, Cajun Kitchen, after the show. Something happened last night, and I think he ended up getting shot. I'm thinking he is alive, though, but get well soon, big homie.
Get well. Get well, bro.
We still gonna go check out DB's after this.
Y'all come check out with us. We gonna be there at about 12:30, 1 o'clock. Come check it out.
Come check it out.
The best food out. Everything was good. I had everything on the menu.
I'm getting everything.
I'm getting a po' boy.
One at a time, though.
Po' boy. Catfish and shrimp. On your ass. No bread.
A lobster fry.
1 lobster. 2 pieces of lettuce. 2 tomatoes. 3 tomatoes.
And a sugar water.
I ain't getting no sugar water.
Right.
All right, y'all.
Thank you for tuning in to the Undrafted All-Stars Radio Show. I am Big Suge, a.k.a. Sugar Doshi the Great, a.k.a. Mr. Tell Your Friends About Me. I'm chilling with my co-host, Doc.
Q Mecca, 2 texts up. You know, Tragic gonna hold you. Rest in peace to my brother Tragic. We love you, boy.
Rest in peace, boy. Shout out C4. I see you, boy.
C4, we'll see you.
Got you, big homie.
Peace out.
All right, we out. Have a great motherfucking weekend. Put them bets in. We out.
Peace.